Welcome to the What's Our Verdict podcast. We fashion ourselves cinematic judge and jury. My name is JJ Crowder. I'm here with my co-host Javier Ortiz.
What is up, my nerds?
And Ian Anderson.
Some shit.
We appreciate your help growing the podcast. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button so you can catch up on all of our spoiler-free episodes here on YouTube. Go check out our website, whatsourverdict.com, where you can sign up for our newsletter to get exclusive content and updates. You can also pick up some merch, interact with us, and listen to all of our episodes, deep dive, and you can watch our most recent spoiler-frees as well there. The question we always ask is if you ever find yourself wondering if you spend the time, money, or both on a movie. To help with that question, each week we put a movie on trial, discuss the facts, pass judgment, and let you know our verdict. This is our spoiler-free review. We will rate this movie on a 3-tiered scale. Worth it, meaning you should definitely watch this movie as soon as possible. Stream it, meaning wait until you can watch it for free. And finally, not impressed, meaning you should not watch this movie at all. Our deep dive reviews after the fact are available every Monday wherever fine podcasts are found: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Ghana, just to name a few. Today we're reviewing CopShop. It was released September 17th, 2021. It's written by Kurt McLeod and Joe Carnahan and directed by Joe Carnahan. It stars Alexis Louder, Gerard Butler, Frank Grillo, Toby Huss, Ryan Onan, and Chad Coleman. On the run from a lethal assassin, a wily con artist devises a scheme to hide out in a small-town police station, but when the hitman turns up at the precinct, a young cop finds herself caught in the crosshairs.
Well, more like inserted into the crosshairs.
That's probably
I feel like
Self-inserted.
saying that was a scheme has given him a lot of credit.
That's also fair. That is also fair. Yeah. Let's do spoiler free. Ian, you haven't kicked off our spoiler free for a while. Let's have you kick off the spoiler free, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna beat around the bush because this movie was freaking hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think I would. Came in with low expectations, which I still recommend. If you're gonna go watch this, come in with low expectations because it just makes it that much better. Man, like the writing and line delivery, I can't think of a movie where it was that I could compare this to where it was as good as this was. And I think that's what made the movie was the dialogue and the interaction between the characters, because they all got like these unique quirks and they're just crazy. You got your psychopath, like all that jazz. Yeah, this is so worth it to me that I want to go see it again. It sounds like I might end up seeing it again because I started talking to my family about it. It's like, you guys got to see this. It's hilarious. Caveat to all that, you got to be okay with like dark, dry, violent humor. And if you're okay with that, that's what you like. It's funny to you. You'll love this movie.
Nice. Javier.
Yeah, that's a good caveat, actually. Guys, this movie is hilarious. It's amazing, and I loved every moment of it. In fact, as we're watching it, I was like, this is giving me vibes that like eventually this is going to turn into a shitty movie. And I'm just like waiting for it to turn into a bad movie. And it never did. It was awesome. Yeah, no, this is totally worth it. 100%. This is high end, worth it. Yeah, I think Ian's caveat's fair. Like it's a very specific funny. It's a very like, if you're okay with us joking around about killing people, then you're gonna love this movie.
Yeah, that's fair. This movie also is, again, I guess to kind of build on what you guys are talking about with that, this movie isn't going to be for everyone. But I think it's going to be for more people than they think it is. Because, yeah, this movie is amazing. Like, and the funny part is somewhere in the back of my head, I want to shit all over this movie, but I can't because it's just so well written and so well acted. And the action is fun. There's never a dull moment in this movie. Like, even in the downtime, like there's a handful of down moments in this movie. Even then, I was just so thoroughly entertained. And I think that's the best part of this movie is there's clever writing, there's fun action, there's just ridiculousness throughout, but it's all entertaining from start to finish. Whether it's slow, whether it's dialogue, whether it's action, it's all entertaining. And I think that's the most impressive part is I don't remember a movie the last time, with the exception of maybe the closest has been Shang-Chi recently, and that is being entertained from front to back with very little break of not being entertained. That's as close as it's been. This movie was, and it's pretty tight. It's only an hour and 45 minutes. It's hard to argue with a movie that just knows what it is and what it wants to do and just does it without unapologetically does what it wants to do. So I'm also worth it. Go find a way to watch this movie, even if you got to rent out the theater, like Javier joked about with Shang-Chi. Like, seriously, it's worth doing because this movie will entertain you from start to finish, as long as you're okay with some seriously dark humor.
It's just so ridiculous. Everything about it is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. But I believed it. Like,
it's such a good way, though.
Yeah. It's ridiculous in that, but there's always this hint of, as ridiculous as this is, it still has a hint of believability the whole time. That's it. Yeah, I love it. It was fantastic. So definitely worth it. Find a way to watch this movie. Man, I don't even want to keep talking because I'm going to spoil things. So we're going to wrap the spoiler free up quick right here, and then we'll jump into the deep dive, which you'll be able to listen to on the 20th of September on Monday. Listen, because it's going to be an entertaining episode, I think, because hell, the 10 minutes we spent chatting about it after we watched the movie was entertaining as hell. So, yeah. With that, check us out on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at What's Our Verdict. You can also, again, check out our website, whatsourverdict.com. We try to keep everything there. You can listen to all of our episodes. You can sign up for a newsletter where we send out what movies we're going to be reviewing for the coming month. Keep an eye out for that. Man, October is going to be bonkers. Lots and lots of movies coming, so keep an eye out for what we're watching. If you have any recommendations or things you want us to watch, hit us up. Hosts at whatsourverdict.com. You can also hit us up at our website as well. Yeah. It's been a fun episode. Can't wait to do this deep dive here in a minute. With that, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye now.
Cinemagic out.
Whoa!